The winter solstice is on Sunday, and while some grumble that, it's the shortest day of the year, others look forward with glee to the longest night. But many can't appreciate the full beauty of the night sky because of light pollution. This Sunday, scientists are asking all Australians to get outside and help measure just how much light is affecting our astronomical views. Leading the charge is Chief Executive and founder of the Australasian Dark Sky Alliance, Marnie Ogg, and we are very lucky to be able to speak to her now from Sydney. Good morning, Marnie. Can you tell me,
Good morning.
What is it you're trying to achieve this Sunday?
Well, we are hoping to preserve the stars for future generations. So what we're aiming to do is break a Guinness World Record for the largest number of people participating in an online lesson. So this is something that all families can get online and do, and then during that lesson they can go out and have a look at the stars and just gauge how well they can see them from their own backyard.
So do people need any special equipment or anything? Do we need telescopes or binoculars?
No. So all you actually need to do is you do need to be able to have access to the internet. So you jump online, you register with us through the Australasiandarksky.org website so that you can be part of the Guinness World Record breaking attempt, and then it'll actually guide you through a series of questions, but you don't need any equipment. Everything that you need is in that lesson, and really all you need is the curiosity to go out and see the stars.
What if it's cloudy and rainy? Is that a problem?
No, it's not, and that's actually why we chose to do an online lesson. Having something there, that means that we can definitely break the world record and we're not reliant on weather. So if it is cloudy or raining, or you just can't access being outdoors on the night, you can actually go through the lesson anyway, and then when you do get an opportunity, go outside and you can participate in the data collection bit for the scientists at another time.
Marnie, why is this important? Why do we need to know how dark it is?
Well, it's not just about knowing how dark it is, it's about knowing how light it is. And what we're actually realising is that by putting street lights and lots of new lights, advertising lights and house lights into our environment, we're actually putting a film between us and the universe, so we can't see the stars anymore. And you know that when you're in Sydney, for example, or Melbourne, and you step outside and you can't see very many stars, but when you go out to the country, you've just got this swathe of universe in front of you. And so what we're trying to do is understand where those hotspots for light pollution are. And it's particularly relevant with animals and insects. So we can see what's happening from space with satellites, but we can't actually see what's happening on the ground, what's happening in people's backyards. And it's really important for scientists to be able to gauge that, to see what's happening, what's stressing our natural environment, our nocturnal animals, our insects, our native species.
We do actually have a map that shows a little bit about where there's light pollution around the world and where there's not so much. You can see Australia's actually not doing too bad on the world stage, not certainly as bad as the Northern Hemisphere by the look of that. But why do you think it's important for people to connect to the sky?
Well, I can say it from a real personal experience. I've taken people out to Siding Springs Observatory, and I've had people in their 50s, 60s and 70s who have stood there and looked at the emu in the sky, the dark constellation that the Indigenous people saw, and they've cried. They've said, I can't believe I'm this old and I've never seen something so beautiful. And I watch kids that connect with it and ask questions about black holes and where did we come from. And it's that curiosity that's driven humanity for a very, very long time. Stopping that, breaking that connection to the universe really breaks a lot of opportunity for curiosity and connection to our natural environment.
Oh, you just made me choke up a little bit there, Marnie. Hey, look, I will be getting online on Sunday, absolutely. What's the one thing I need to know to make sure I'm prepared?
If you take a coat with you so that you're ready during your lesson. And actually, I need to stress that the Guinness World Records have said it's got to be 30 minutes. So if you rush through it and do it in 15 minutes because you're a smarty pants, you actually don't qualify for the Guinness World Record. So take your time. We've timed it so that most families can do it in 30 minutes quite easily. So that's the clue.
So it's all about the experience, not coming first. Got it. All right. I won't do what I did at my high school exams. Marnie, thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck for the attempt, and hopefully we can get some really good information out of this for scientists around the world.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining me this morning.